Right, if you're trying to lose weight, I'm going to teach you a method that's far greater than the Eat Less, Move More campaign. Now, I believe the Eat Less, Move More campaign is a bit of a flawed method. I've been teaching people how to lose weight since 2014 and we're very good at it. When you go, people who are overweight are normally already depleted of the nutrients they need to be able to function or to allow the body to be able to process in the right way. When you go to eat less and move more, you're depleting your body even more of the nutrients it needs to be able to function correctly. Now, and what happens when this happens, your hormones become imbalanced, your fat burning hormones get notified, so then it burns fat at a much slower rate. Your energy levels are very low because your body doesn't have the resources to be able to provide you with the energy it needs, which instantly trickles on to having no motivation or very lack of motivation to do anything. On top of this, your hairs, your nails and skin probably won't look very good because you're not feeding the body what it requires to be able to nourish those elements of your body. And overall, it's just not very good. And you're putting your body in the worst position to be able to burn fat. Now, what we do and what I encourage our clients to do is when they first come here is flood your body with the nutrients you need. And that's carbs, fats, protein, vitamins and minerals. I say carbs because your body requires it, your body's a machine. When you do this, you then balance your hormones, you activate the fat burning hormones to burn fat at a far greater rate. Your energy levels go through the roof because your body's got so much resources, therefore your motivation goes through the roof, so your desire to exercise becomes there because your body just wants to get rid of the energy that it has. On top of this, your hair, your nails and skin are going to look fantastic because you're feeding the elements that what it needs, and overall you're going to be happier because you're giving your body singing lovely. Now, on top of this, the bonus part about this, it's very hard to overconsume when you're giving your body the right stuff. Therefore, it's very hard to put on weight. And we have many people who've gone from like a size 22 to a size 12 or size 16 to a size 8 with this method alone, sprinkle a bit of exercise on top, without counting calories because it's that powerful. And if you don't believe me, just look at my past clients and they'll be able to show you what we say is true. So, now I can't explain how to do it completely because it'll be a whole video, but to try and concise it as much as possible so you can take away with you today is, if a caveman can consume it, you can. If a caveman can't consume it, you can't, or stay away from it. Now, for example, a caveman can't get his hands on McDonald's, it can't get his hands on Coca-Cola, it can't get its hands on a chocolate bar, but it could get its hands on a rabbit, it could get its hands on a goat, it could get its hands on a carrot, spinach, or any types of plant that's edible. So now, if you focus on the next 6 weeks of consuming as much as what a caveman could consume and none or reduce completely what a caveman couldn't consume, what happens? Your body starts transitioning. And I know you're probably thinking, but I like this food, why are you making it restricted? But what we're doing, we're trying to train the body to enjoy healthy living. So for 6 weeks, it's going to be like pushing custard uphill, but for you to change, you have to do things to change. And there's going to be sacrifices and it's just tough today, all right? But after 6 weeks, after consuming as much of the stuff that the caveman can do, what then happens, your body starts craving the goodness and wants the goodness, and it feels the benefits of the goodness and it craves it more so. And it starts reflecting or neglecting or doesn't want in the bad stuff. And therefore you'll start naturally living a healthier lifestyle without having to worry about over consuming, etc., etc. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, well, I can't live life without my Coca-Cola, I can't live life without my chocolate bar, I can't live life without my Chinese takeaway. Let me tell you, I have had countless and countless and countless of clients who've all transitioned. You know, they've changed Coca-Cola for water, they've changed tea for green tea or herbal tea. Now, I'm not saying you don't enjoy this start of life, because I enjoy it and I get my clients to enjoy it, but in a very clever way. But what you tend to do, you live 80% healthy and then you enjoy 20% of the guilty pleasures. And this stuff becomes a treat, not a craving. And that's where we're trying to get you to. Now, how do you do it? So again, I'll try and concise it as much as possible. So you can have there's more to this, but the best way to do it, if you're just trying to follow it, is have a maximum of 3 main meals and a minimum of 1 main meal a day. Each of these meals consumes a portion of protein, and that says anything with eyes, cow, goat, sheep, you name it. Anything that was, or as many vegetables as you like. You can have a portion of fats and healthy fats, and you can have a portion of carbs if needs be. If you follow that protocol, it's very hard to go wrong. Now, you probably when you go round, don't think of, all right, I've got 1 meal, so I need a portion of protein, it's a chicken, or I need some veg, so I'll put Brussels sprouts or broccoli on it, and then, so you're cherry picking the items. Think of the meal you want, work backwards. So say, for example, right, I like burritos, probably because there's a bit of Mexican in me, but I think most people do. So I think, right, I want to make burritos later on, so what do I need? Protein first. The protein that I'm going to have for my burritos is either going to be chicken or mincemeat, there you go. The vegetables that I'm going to have in it is peppers, onions, garlics, etc. And then, I can have a portion of carbs, so I might have a little bit of rice with it, chuck in it, and then I have a portion of fat. I'll have a bit of avocado. So I've thought the meal and I've worked backwards. I would, for the first 6 weeks, trying to stay away from as much bread as possible. I eat bread, but we're trying to get away from it as much as we can. So when you think like that, well, what you're going to have with a burrito, because obviously you have a wrap, you can get lettuce, those big lettuce, and turn them into wraps. So when you think like that, push and cut stuff for the first 6 weeks, you get away from the campaign eating less, moving more, and you focus more on flooding your body with the nutrients it needs, and believe it or not, you're going to end up eating quite a lot. And you're going to be quite satisfied, and you're going to have a lot of energy, and you're going to end up losing weight in a far greater way. So hopefully that helps. Have a great day. See you soon.